This video isn't like biased or anything, okay? It's just facts. I'm just presenting you with facts. I know I'm sitting in a BITS Goa ka hostel, so you think it'll be a bit partial and all, but it's just factual information which is like verified, and yes, I'm just giving you information which is out there. And yes, that being said, let's go. I'm going to give you 6 reasons why BITS Pilani is the best engineering college in India. Here we go. Reason 1. All campuses are the same. So whether you're from BITS Pilani campus, BITS Pilani Goa campus, or BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus, at the end of your 4 or 5 years, your degree comes from the Pilani campus. And on your degree, Goa or Hyderabad is nowhere mentioned. So according to like outsiders, everybody is from BITS Pilani, which is why it's also called BITS Pilani Goa campus and BITS Pilani Hyderabad campus. So one good thing about that is that everybody from all three campuses are on a same like level, but the difference is the kind of people who you meet. So for example, the people in the Pilani campus will be in general like higher IQ than Goa and Hyderabad because they've scored better and things like that. And yeah, and then there's Goa people like smart and all, and then there's Hyderabad people. One more thing to note is that a lot of people who have scored really high have come to Goa because Pilani weather is, yeah, it's in a desert, so like desert weather. But yeah, all campuses are the same except for the people you meet and the infrastructure and things like that. Reason 2, amazing placements. Like placements of BITS Pilani, all three campuses are at par with the top NITs, triple ITs, and IITs. It's a tier 1 college. So like, yeah, I mean, our average package is pretty high, and I think almost 100% ka placement this thing we have, both on campus and off campus. A lot of people are there on campus who I know who have like really high packages and things like that, and they're like finishing their grades and they're gonna. So yes, great placements at par with like the top other colleges in India. Number 3, beautiful campuses. My campus is probably one of the best. Like, it's damn good. Even the Pilani campus is beautiful. Even the Hyderabad campus is beautiful. The reason I chose Goa, one of the reasons, apart from the cutoff marks, is because Goa is like coastal. Pilani and Hyderabad are like in the interior, so it's going to be very hot summers and very cold winters. Goa is like coastline, so sea is going to moderate the weather. Agreed, summers I think will be hot, but we'll see then. So yeah, all campuses are like beautiful and the weather's really good here. Everything's really good. Reason 4, no reservations. Everyone who's in BITS gets in through pure merit. They don't get in because of a certificate or because of some management quota or things like that. Everybody here has cleared the cutoff for BITSAT or has written SAT and gotten in through international admission or whatever. So they've come in through merit. And it's not just merit in like PCM. There's also a section in BITSAT called English and Logical Reasoning, which I think is compulsory to attempt. So everyone here knows English, everybody has like good logical reasoning skills and things like that. I know a few other private colleges which have a English test like a week or two into college to prove ki you know English, and you will be put in a different batch based on whether you know English or you don't. So this is a real plus point because like everyone who you meet is smart and like merit people, and everyone knows English, so it's not like, yeah, and they're smart and they're merit and they're, so it's a really good environment to like discuss new ideas and things like that. Reason 5, and one of the most popular reasons everywhere, is the 0% attendance policy. Most other colleges have like a minimum attendance policy, either 70%, 75%, 80, 85%. If you don't attend this percentage of classes, you will not be eligible to write the exams. But in BITS, even if you bunk every single class, you can still write the mid semester and the end semester, which is the comprehensive exams. But there's a catch. So some courses and some classes give you marks for attending those classes. So for example, if I go for a technical report writing class, just for being there, I get marks, just for attending that class. Or a physics, mechanics, oscillation wave class, just for being in that class, I get marks. So this is a way to incentivize like attending classes, and most courses don't have marks for attendance, but some do, and it's a way of like making sure that you study well and you're at par and things like that. I have a 24-hour week, like Monday to Saturday. Saturday it ends at I think 1. and most of my classes don't have marks for attendance. So it's really helpful for someone like me who has YouTube, who has other stuff going on. And yeah, it's also helpful for someone who just wants to chill and, or has like a sport thing, or has some other side thing. In general, it's very helpful to like everyone. And the people who want to like excel in academics will attend all classes. So for them, there's no like nuksan, and for the others also it's a boon. For the studious people also it's good. It's not negatively affecting anyone, but the only catch is in some courses you get marks for attendance, and that's why it's sort of getting a bad name, this whole 0% attendance policy. Yeah. Reason 6, last but not the least, is the startup and innovation policy. The 2022 startup and innovation policy has been getting a lot of popularity around the internet. Here are a few points. So the first point is that if you have a startup and you win some state and national competitions, you get 2% extra credit on your courses. Then point 2 is you can take a year off to work on your startup full time. Point 3 is they're gonna have new courses coming in about innovation, about entrepreneurship and things like that. Point 4 is the faculty also can get involved. So like suppose you want to get funding, the faculty can fund you and things like that. Point 5, going more on funding, they have like a there is some amount that they've left aside for funding and incubating startups. So startup and innovation policy is something which is really going to boost and help entrepreneurs in colleges, because it's really hard maintaining both. So yeah, that is one of the main reasons that I came here. But this policy came after I joined, I think, some around that time. But yeah. So that's it. Here were 6 reasons why BITS Pilani is the best engineering college in India. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.